That's me, and that's my iPhone. And today, we're going to be trying to make an animated film with said code. You see, most animated films are not done on phones. I'm not even sure if any animated films are done on phones. Most animated films are super time intensive and have a ginormous team of people working on them and need a lot of specialized software like After Effects or Blender. You see, there are many different ways to animate a film. You can do hand-drawn animation, where every single frame of the animation is drawn or animated in some sort of way. Then there's also 2D or 3D animation, which can be done in a computer software where you either have 3D models that you bring and move around, or you kind of move around layers to create 2D animation. But this method that could possibly be used on a phone is really cool, but there definitely are limitations, which we will get to. Using a Snapchat filter is definitely not a normal way to make an animated film. I'm looking up the definition of an animated film. Technically, an animated film uses a bunch of different images that are then put together to give the illusion of movement on the screen. In this, it is live action recording, so technically, is it animation up for debate? This is pretty much how it looks. It's through the phone, and it all does it in camera. And then you flip it around, and normally.
Okay. Kind of works. That's kind of a cool shot. Do I have your face? Oh my. It's a little scary looking.
Let's rewind for a sec. So you might be wondering what the plot of this film is, and it took a while for me to come up with a decent idea. So it's about a girl and a ukulele and self-doubt and kind of how she goes through the process of self-doubt. But I kind of came up with it because I have a ukulele that I haven't played in a while. So to give an added challenge, I've decided that I'm going to have to play the ukulele in this film at some point.
There are some drawbacks to using this method. And first of all, it's that I can really only face forwards. I've tried turning my head different ways, and it either ends up looking very strange, or the effect goes away entirely. So like, sometimes I'll turn my head and then it'll just like pop back up, but like it doesn't do quite well with like angles per se. Like this angle's fine, but like trying to do a shot where like I pick up this, like it like pops away. So it's kind of hard to find the right angle for it.
So I leave on a trip in like 24 hours, and I've got to learn how to play this so that I can add it into the short film. So, wish me luck. Behind the scenes, filming of this. Yeah. So I'm just recording on here.
And
So to edit everything together, I used Final Cut Pro. For a lot of it, it was very basic editing, just doing regular cuts and stuff. But there was one really fun scene to do, which was the last scene of the film. And this one I filmed in front of a green screen, and it's supposed to be set at a music venue. So what I did to add the animated effect to this was I brought it into Final Cut Pro and keyed up the background, and then I added the new background that I wanted, and then I sent it back to my phone and uploaded it into Snapchat, and then I was able to add in the filter afterwards, which is really cool, and I didn't even know that it could do that. So it's nice to know that you can film your footage on something else and add it back into Snapchat afterwards. After that, I added a few overlays, music, sound effects, and then I got the final film. If you want to see the finished film, you can either click on the screen right now, or it is linked in the description. Thanks so much for watching.